So the brand new Jailbreak limited vehicle, the Scorpion, has literally just released yesterday. And a lot of you guys are wondering if you should even bother buying this vehicle because it does cost like $2 million, which is really expensive. Not only that, but it's also limited. As you guys can see here, it's only available for the next 9 days and 12 hours, probably even less by the time this video is uploaded. So yeah, should you buy this new limited vehicle today? We'll be checking that out and seeing if it's actually worth the money. But yeah, before we get into that, we are doing a free torpedo giveaway at 20,000 subscribers. So if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that way you can't miss out on it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into this. Is the new Scorpion vehicle actually worth your money? So basically how we're going to do this is we're going to check out every single category, I guess, of the vehicle, the top speed, the acceleration, and all of that normal stuff. And then we're going to compare it to all of the other vehicles in the game and see if it's actually good. So yeah, let's go ahead and start off here with the top speed, which is honestly really hard to reach. I believe the top speed is around 400 miles per hour because you're still going around the map here. You're still gaining even after 350. I believe the top speed might be like 360 because it starts slowing down a little bit there. But then if you go ahead and add in a little bit of rocket fuel, you could go significantly faster. I believe it's like 600 to 500 miles per hour, which is incredible for a jailbreak vehicle. As you guys can see here, we're averaging like 200 to 300 miles per hour, which compared to the other vehicles in the game is absolutely amazing. The acceleration isn't really the best unless you're actually using the rocket thrusters, because as you guys can see here below the point where the rocket thrusters are activated, it is kind of slow. But once you go ahead and reach 140 miles per hour, yeah, you'll just start flying, and after that there's pretty much no point in measuring it. But now the handling is also pretty good. When you're going super fast, you could really, you could actually control the vehicle. You know, it's not really something you'd expect, but you could actually decently control it at this speed. And really the only reason you'd stop at this vehicle is, first of all, you hit the bottom side of the map or the top side of the map. Or if not that, you just probably don't have good driving skills and you hit something, or there was just someone in the road, something like that. But yeah, if you're good at driving and you learn how to drive this, which probably won't take that long, honestly, it's pretty easy to get used to. You will be pretty good at driving it. It took me a few minutes to figure it out because obviously this is like the fastest vehicle in the entire game. But yeah, once you figure it out, it will be extremely easy to control. And yeah, speaking of the top speed, it is the best in the entire game. There's no reason to even compare that. It's faster than the Torpedo, the Bruley, all of the fastest vehicles in the entire game, even that glitched F1 car, I believe. So yeah, this thing is really good in the top speed department. And then, like I said, the handling is also pretty good for the speeds that you're going at, and the acceleration isn't really the best until you start using the thrusters, most likely for bouncing reasons though. The effects are also really cool. If you guys just saw that there, the fire effects on the back look very nice. The thrusters are actually animated, so that's a cool little bit of detail on the back. And honestly, I can't really form an opinion on the model of the car because I'm not really a car guy, and honestly, I don't even know what this car is based off of. So yeah, that'll probably just depend on what kind of cars you're into, but yeah, for me, I just don't really care what it looks like. It's a cool car nonetheless. But now let's go ahead and talk about off-roading, and honestly, the off-roading is kind of garbage. Obviously, since it's a supercar, it won't have the best off-roading, but if you go ahead and put on some monster suspension, that should completely fix that issue. So yeah, once you do that, you should be completely fine. The reverse speed is also pretty good. I believe that caps out at about 105 roughly. Yeah, it's going like 106, 107. The customization is also pretty good. There's the secondary colors and the body colors and all of that stuff, just like all of the other vehicles like this have. As you guys can see here, the Hyper Red is the second body color and the Tiger is the main body. And then really the only thing you're actually missing on this is the spoiler customization, because obviously this has a built-in spoiler, and being able to control that wouldn't really make much sense. The seating capacity isn't really the best either, but honestly, I don't really care at this point. The fastest vehicle in the entire game, it's going to have some sort of downside, and that is the seating capacity and also the off-roading, but that's pretty easy to fix. But yeah, now let's go ahead and check out the top speed on the actual Jailbreak drag strip, because it will be a lot different there since the road is completely straight. Because as you guys are probably aware, Jailbreak does not have any straight roads on it, especially on the main map. That makes it a lot harder to measure speeds. So we're going as far as we can here, all the way from the garage to the end of the drag strip. Let's go. This footage will be completely uncut, so you guys can see literally everything that happens. There we go, the thrusters kick in. And like I said earlier, we just start flying from that point on. Just reached 340. and here we are at the end, roughly 370. Once the vehicle hit 370 though, it didn't actually stop accelerating. It kept going, so that it's probably even higher. But now let's go ahead and test it with the little amount of rocket fuel that I have. Yeah, I'm probably gonna run out. I'm just gonna quickly do that, and we're gonna ignore that ever happened. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, go. Completely rocket fuel run this time around. I'm literally just holding the Q button. I'm going so fast. Jeez. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to be going like above 500 miles. There we go. 520, 530. 537 was the top speed right there, using rocket fuel the entire time. Honestly, I think with this thing, you could go so fast that you start no clipping through walls. It just goes so fast. So yeah, honestly, in terms of stats like the top speed and acceleration and all of that stuff, this is definitely the best vehicle in the entire game. As you guys could see here on my live stream earlier yesterday, I did measure all of the stats of the best vehicles in the entire game. This is measured from Crater City all the way down here to the airport at the bottom of the map. So it's not completely the entire map, but it's pretty much the entire map. As you guys can see here, the Scorpion was in first place, covering that amount of land in 28.92 seconds. And then after that, we had the Concept, the Beignet, the Javelin, the Parisian, the Torpedo, the Successor, the F1 car, the Carbonera, the Bruley, and then the Arachnid in last place. So overall, this is definitely a really good car, especially in terms of actually covering the actual jailbreak map. Something that kind of sucks about the Scorpion though is since it takes a while for the rockets to actually turn on, you do sometimes lose to some of the other vehicles in the game. But even if that happens, it doesn't really matter that much because you can quickly overtake them once the thrusters activate. So yeah, if you're looking for a vehicle that has really good acceleration and really good top speed, then yeah, this is quite clearly the best option in the entire game. Like I said earlier, it's only available for $2 million, 10 days only. It's not going to be here for long. My guess is it's going to be super rare in trading because obviously $2 million, that does take quite a long time to grind for. And since this vehicle is the fastest car in the entire game, yeah, it's probably going to be worth even more. But if you guys don't have the time for grinding for this vehicle, then I will probably end up doing a giveaway once this thing goes limited, because I'll definitely be trying to get it on a bunch of other alt accounts because it is going to be a really valuable car. And yeah, since we're on the topic of the vehicle going limited and stuff, this is not yet tradable because obviously when a limited vehicle is still purchasable in jailbreak, you cannot trade it, and that's most likely just to prevent like dupers and stuff going at it early, or maybe it's just to stop people from buying it on alt accounts. I don't really know the actual reason. Those are probably the two most likely reasons. If you guys are into trading, make sure to let me know what you guys think the value of the vehicle will be. I don't really trade too much, but I'm assuming it'll be above $10 million at least. You know, it is really overpowered. You guys just saw all of the stats on the vehicle. It's really, really good. But now, is the new Scorpion vehicle actually worth your money? And honestly, I'd say yes, it is. It's a really cool vehicle. It's really fun to drive. It's the first time in a while that I actually enjoyed buying a limited vehicle and testing it out. Like, this vehicle is really cool. So yeah, you're definitely going to be missing out if you don't grab this. And yeah, there's nothing else to say about it. It's just really cool. Make sure to put your guys' thoughts on this down below in the comments. What do you guys think of the new vehicle? Is it good? Is it bad? And so yeah, with that, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.